Greetings, YouTube. On my lunch break at work, I listen to Rock 101, mostly because it's one of the only stations I can get in the building on my headphones. I have a set of headphones which are actually hearing protection that have a built-in radio. And I only use them on break because we're not allowed to listen to music while we're running our machines, which is fine. I'm very good at entertaining myself. But on break, I don't want to listen to my coworkers in the caf talking. I don't want to listen to the television. I don't want to listen to their videos they're playing on their phones because there's all kinds of noise in the calf. So I put these things on, turn them on, and I go away. The problem is that I happen to fall in a bracket where they play a lot of commercials. I think it's because it's almost the end of the hour, so that's when I guess they're cramming some in because they'd played early music earlier. I'm not sure, but one of the types of video of commercials they play regularly have been commercials dealing with marketing. And there's like 6 or 7 different ones they've played over the years. But it's always some person that works as a marketer for some corporation and talking about how the iHeart Radio marketing, you know, format has really been useful for them. It's helped this in, XYZ ways and yada yada yada. Now what I find fascinating about this is of all the different marketers I've heard doing these commercials, I have never heard a commercial from any of the companies that they work for. So I call into question just how useful their marketing is if you are actually not using the marketing in the demographic that I'm in. If the market I live in is worthy of a commercial, don't you think that same market would be worthy of the products themselves being pushed by the people that make the commercials? And one of them was like Moderna, but I haven't heard any Moderna commercials. There's like a car company. Now I've heard commercials for car dealers, but I've never heard a car commercial for a car brand. And that's what they were talking about. Talking about a brand. I think it might have been Honda, but I couldn't be sure which one it was. But I just question the efficacy of these marketing uh, commercials that they're touting and how iHeartRadio can assist you in reaching a broader audience when none of the companies actually actually have commercials in my market. So I got to ask, are the China commercials you listen to on public radio, like your standard commercial radio, have you ever heard these types of marketing commercials? Or is it something that's just only played late at night on smaller segments just to fill airtime? Because I'm not positive. Because until about, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I'd never heard any. And they just kind of came out of the blue. And all of a sudden, they're every single day. There's at least one. Sometimes I've heard literally the same commercial 2 times in a row. Apparently, they bought a lot of impressions. But yeah, let's talk about marketing commercials. And do you hear them? And if you do the companies that are purporting to be using iHeartRadio actually using iHeartRadio?